Well, it seems like we hear about it all the time now. Security breaches at major company, the latest, a health insurer. So what can we do to stop them? Internet security expert Aaron Ross from rossbackup.com is here to give us a few tips. Aaron, it seems like every time we hear about this, not only the company that's affected, but everybody else in their industry and even wider than that say, we're going to buckle down, we're going to take these initiatives. So why does it seem like hacking is getting worse, not better?
Well, I want to make a distinction over here before I answer the question between business being hacked and personal hacking. Because when a business is hacked, like just happened and recently I'm with Sony, that's not something we can really control so much. It's a business. With ourselves, you just have to change the passwords. That's more important. These days, it does feel like businesses are being hacked all the time, and it's very frustrating for us. That I'll agree with you on. Well,
and what can businesses do to deal with this? Because when we give someone our information, we expect them to take care of it. Is there more they can do?
Well, maybe we shouldn't be giving them our information so easily. I mean, if you go to a doctor's office and they ask for your social, you don't have to give them your social. You could just say, I don't feel comfortable giving that information out. Certainly don't write a fake social, which some people do, because I believe that's illegal. But, why are you giving them, why do they need your social security number to begin with? But there are so many ways for someone to get into a company because you have so many people involved. You have money, you have manpower, and they're trying to hack, and there's so many points of failure. You have employees, you have computer systems. It's a scary thing out there.
So do you think companies should be doing more?
Absolutely. They should be hiring more security experts to keep an eye on it. They should be requiring password changes every 2 weeks, not every 4 to 6 weeks, and they have to make sure those passwords are very good. We just had last night a customer who told us his password was test1234. And I'm sure a lot of viewers are saying, hey, how does he know our passwords? You can't use that password. You have to much better passwords to protect yourself.
Sounds like Spaceballs. Now, what can we as individuals do, though? Because you're saying we can't always trust those companies, but we can take precautions. What are some of the things that we can do?
Well, from a business perspective, first of all, don't share your social security number with people if you don't need to. And certainly, once every 30 days, just keep an eye on your credit report. Check it out. I know after these recent hackings, they've been giving 2 free years of credit monitoring. Just check it out. Say, wait a second, let me just make sure no one's been doing anything, because medical fraud is much worse than identity theft. I mean, they say it's 10 times worse what can happen. So, and the other issue is password changing. Like for businesses as well as people, change your password, get a good password, and keep it unique.
So how do you keep saying you don't always have to give out your social, you don't always have to give out. How do you tell the difference between a company you have to give your social to, you have to give your birth date to, you have to give your credit card number to, and the ones you don't?
Well, start off by not and watch the reaction. When I was at the dentist and I didn't fill it out, they said, can you fill this out? I said, I'd rather not. And they just let it go. Some places will say, we actually need that, in which case they'll say, really? And what are you going to do with this information? Do you really need it? Can I just give you the last 4 digits? Because many times they'll say, you know what, that's fine. We have no problem with that.
And what about the cloud? How safe is the cloud? We only have a few seconds left.
I think the cloud is very safe. Then again, I run an online backup company. But it is a very safe thing. As long as you protect yourself properly, you should have no problems.
All right. Aaron, thanks so much for coming in. We really appreciate it. For more information on Aaron's tips, you can head to our website, cbsnewyork.com. We'll be right back.